Alright, the art of shucking an oyster starts with a little bit of oyster anatomy. And we have here, this is really simple stuff, a cupped side and a flat side. And we have a pointy side and a round side. And then it's important to know the only tricky part is that if you're holding the oyster with the cup side down and the pointy side towards you, the muscle that actually holds the two shells together is on the right side of the oyster. And so that's the only tricky part. So the easiest place to access the shell is to put the knife in through the hinge, because that's where the two shells come together. The oyster is holding the shells shut right now, but they open up at the hinge. So I just stick the knife in there a little bit, just that far, and then I turn it sideways to pop it, just like that. So at this point, I have the shells open. If I were just to open the top shell, I would rip the oyster in half because the oyster muscle is still attached to both shells. So I'm going to slide the knife in along the top of the shell and just cut that muscle right there. That's where the muscle is attached. And then I'm going to look, see if there are any shell particles here, and I did a pretty darn good job on that one, if I may say so myself. And then I'm going to cut the bottom muscle right like that. And then I always give it what's called the Philly flip. Why it's called that, I'm not sure, but I flip it over to make sure that it's completely loosened so that when you eat it, there's not going to be any hesitation on the part of the oyster. And that's it.